Hey guys, this is Tom, and welcome to the future. That's right. Welcome to my very first stream of 2026. And gotta say, this year does look to be very promising. I got a new PC, so hence some things look a little bit different as far as stream. I'll let you figure that out yourself, but yeah, I got a new PC. Everything seems to be running much faster, and we're also streaming in 60 FPS. So, how's it going, everybody? And let me fix this. Set. There we go. Hi, Jeremy. So as you can see, I got a new VTuber. Well, I'm now using a VTuber instead of a PNG tuber. So like when I turn my head like this, it tracks my facial movements. It's not perfect by any means, but yeah. So we're gonna get started in just a minute here, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to share some of my goals for this year. That's right. And we're putting this in Sreem's Discord, which if you haven't checked out Sreem, found her, super sweet, super wholesome, and I've made some really good friends over there. But anyway.
Is only Amanda excited about Albert?
No, we're all.
Oh, this is when she went to, I think, DreamHack or whatever.
It's been a dream of mine.
You gotta go in here.
No, we're not.
What's she gonna do?
Yeah, it's just Amanda. Oh my goodness.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
We're at Alphalad! That saved my life, actually. I can go home now. That was all I needed. We're at Alphalad! Hi, Thunder. Good morning.
What in the world?
We're at Alphalad!
What I just witnessed.
I don't know, but I needed that, I think. I feel like this is for Disneyland.
I love my shout out clip toy. I love my SO clip toy. But anyway, I wanted to share some of my goals for this year, and I have it right in front of me. We'll just put them in right here. So 2026 for me looks to be a very promising year, and let me do that so y'all know. We left off on Apocalypse WoW, but we're just gonna write down some of our goals. We'll spend about 10-15 minutes, and then we'll get started on the gameplay. So yeah, I have some goals in mind, and much rather I have some good goals in mind. See, switch to not. I like timestamps. There we go. So anyway, Speaking of which, one of my first, and she'll probably go over this when she streams too, but so as far as real life, let's see. Here are some of my goals. So, first thing I want to do, I want to run another marathon. If you check out my Instagram, !IG, there is, believe it or not, there is a picture of me crossing the finish line. So, yeah, !IG or Instagram. I've done this before, and I would like to work my way back up to doing it again. So yeah, I'll just write them down as I think of them. Let's see, what's another one? I want to go to TwitchCon. I know it might sound crazy, but I am hopeful that I am able to do it this year as one of my the things on my bucket list is to drive across the country. So I would drive from New York to San Diego. Let's see, what's another goal? I think I want to do a collab this year. And when I say that, I know for sure I want to do a collab. Do some collabs. So the thing about collabs is it's kind of hard to find exactly who to collab with, but I got some ideas. It could be like, when I'm doing the Farlands speedrun, hanging out in, I know Bladers sometimes, or not Blader, who am I thinking of? Lawn. We'll sometimes do group chat streams, so I might, if he lets me, I might, hop on there and Minecraft at the same time. Walk to the Farlands, which is one of the things we do here. My brother and I have been wanting to do the Portal 2 co-op for ages. As well as maybe hanging out in group chats on stream while walking to the far lands. Let's see. We'll get started at around 8:30-ish. So 8:25, 8:30, somewhere right around there. The next thing on my list is continue to grow on Twitch. And the reason why I say that is I am probably I'm probably ahead of at least 75% of everyone who streams because, and the reason why I say that is because, you know, I find small ways to improve my stream and build it brick by brick. Yeah. And then I also have to say this. I know I might sound crazy, but y'all better look out because I could possibly be Twitch's next rising star. And then I'm just gonna reward this. This year seems to be very promising to me, and this year seems to be very promising to me. I have a lot of good goals in mind. Here are some that I can think of right now. I may add on to this later. Let's see. Another thing that I want to do, I want to try some things. As well as trying out some new things and see if I like it. So yeah, let's do one more thing and then we'll get started here. And then we might come back to this maybe when we take a social media pit stop, if I think of anything good in between now and our next break. When we, because sometimes I'll get up and go piss. Sometimes we take a social media pit stop. If you've been here before, you know how we go. I'm actually going to rephrase this. In Minecraft, because some people may not know what the Farlands are. And I like doing the Farlands because it kind of serves as, a place to yap, That's what I've found. Let's see. Let's see. I know I don't know about you, but I like to check to make sure I'm good with everything that I say. Whether it's in person or on the internet or. And yeah. And see if. All right. Okay. Last one, and then we'll get started. So, a lot of streamers do this. I'm using a VTuber, and the reason being is because I'm generally uncomfortable using a webcam, but that doesn't mean I will never use a webcam. So, yeah. What time is it? Oh, I guess it's time to get started. So yeah, we'll just do that for now, and then we'll come back to this later. Go check out Serene. But anyway. Shall we begin? Shall we begin with CCLP5? I'm going to change the category as well. So we are no longer just chatting. We are chipping away. And the category should be updating. There we go. All right. So we left off level 130, Apocalypse WoW. And this level I remember seeing in Walls of CCLP3. Yep, this level I remember seeing in Walls of CCLP3 when JB played it, and it seems like to be another banger of a level. So let's see if it holds up to the standards. See if it holds up to its hype. And let's get going, shall we? We have 20 levels left of CCLP5. I am aiming to finish this around the 2-year anniversary of CCLP5, so around March 1st. So if I'm doing the math right, 2 or 3 levels a stream. And there is about 8 or 9 weeks until March 1st. So yeah, we only have, assuming I do 1 CCLP5 stream a week, yeah, we'll be done with this, and it'll be out of the way. And I've enjoyed playing through the CCLP5. I didn't expect it to take this long. Obviously, some things got in the way, but we'll move on to bigger and better things. And stay tuned for perhaps a raffle once we complete CCLP5. More info on that as we get close. But for now, let's just get playing, because we're now 38 minutes into stream. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. I have sound. All right. So obviously down is not the way to go because I trapped myself. So let's see. Got this little area right here. So I can do something like this. There we go. And then I just grab one of these at a time. And I guess I didn't need... I'll probably need it later on, but for now, let's just go up here. Let's see, looks like we get a red... is that what I want to do? Yep. Yeah, because then I can use it to blow up that bomb. right. Let's grab these. There we go. Now we get a blue key. Let's see what's in here. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so that blocks that. And I can't go through. But what I could do is I could go left and then right. And then I can use the pop-up wall. Oh. Put this on the button. Let's see, now we get flippers right here. And then it looks like our only option is to go up. And anyway, there isn't really anything else we can do. Okay, now what do we have? Oh, snap. I did not think this through. Totally did not think it through. Okay, well, let's see here. So how many blocks do I have? Is it 4 or 5? I need 5 somehow. And then I guess I could go up like this. Aha. I'm gonna uncover the second. Okay, so I can go up in there. And then let's see. What's in here? Oh. I see what that could be useful for. I see what that could be useful for. Yeah, that's right. And then once we get the last block out, we'll just push it down there. And then we'll have a way back. All right, well, our only option is to go this way. So let's do that. Put. And let's see, do I want to grab those fire boots? I'm going to need them if I want to get past that point. Let's see, here's a block. Okay, I see how this is done. So I grab this chip, then I go up here. There we go. And then we can get the fire boot. And can I run and grab that chip and get out of the way? I'm not sure if I can. I don't think so. I guess that's what the pop-up wall is there for. And then I don't want to go through there just yet. Oh. Ah, but I don't have anything to... Yeah, this could be tricky. Oh, pfft. Well, that's a cook. That's a cook because I'm stuck. Yeah, I was trying to see if I could, you know, push a block up there and then, you know. Oh, well. Well, here we go. So go ahead and do it just like this. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to need that block, but we'll see. Okay. All right. Let's see. So could I... No, it's stuck. All right. So I think I'm forced to do this. And it looks like my only way back in there is... Well, yeah, there is no way back in there. What am I thinking? All right. Well, we know for sure this has to be filled in. Let's see. We're going to need fire boots. Oh. I wonder. I probably could have come all the way back around and just picked up the suction boots. Yeah, I probably could have done that. All right. remember we save one bomb for the fireball. Let's see, is there... I couldn't tell if there was another way out, but... Let's move this out of the way. Yeah. And then again, that button is kind of useless because it doesn't really do anything. So yeah, now we go back. And we grab these. And we want to go up this way. Yeah, there is something in there. And I guess you can kind of see it right in here. You know, it looks like there's a block, and then you push it down, which means it's going to end up going right back there. Okay. And then we know for sure we can grab the fire boots. Yeah, I can probably grab these, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure what to do with that other block, though. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see if it ends up being a bad life choice. But for now, let's go ahead. Oh. Okay, I was... Okay, I was expecting the block to go forward, but I guess in MS you have to do it a little bit differently. I was thinking links. Alright, trying this again. And there we go. Oh. There we go. Grab the blue key. And let's see, am I missing anything? I don't think so. No. Okay. And then I gotta go this way. Put it on the button. And then grab these. And then we'll actually save a block. But yeah, let's just... Yeah, I guess I could put it like that. That opens up some opportunities later. And then I do need the flippers, so let's grab those. I don't want to put the block in just yet, though. And then we go use the top one. And then it's like this. There we go. All right. There we go. And now we put this up here. And now, oh, don't forget the suction boots. There we go. All right. Well, this is a one-way ticket because the trap is not open, so let's go in here. Oh. Okay. I thought it was gonna, like, bounce back or something. But no, it looks like this does connect us back. It looks like. Or at least that's the way it seems. Let's see. Can I go through? I don't think I... No. No, the trap's not open. Okay, it did something. What did it do? What exactly did it do? I ask. This trap should be open, right? Oh. Totally goofed that up. All right, well, I guess we don't necessarily go for that chip yet. I have no idea. Yeah, apparently... Let me refresh the... Okay, there we go. Pop this out. Pop this out. Well, I guess it's about time to take a social media pit stop because we got less than 10 minutes left on the ad clock. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll head back to our goals here in just a minute. Okay, maybe, yeah, I'll run some ads and then we'll write down this. All right. All right, let's do this while the ad is going, and then we'll come back. Yeah, let's do one. So yeah. So yeah, do one face cam stream. I am generally uncomfortable but that doesn't use a face cam. And I'll be saving that for a special event like a game redeem one day play. All right, there we go. It's added. It's added to the list. Let's see, Firefox. All right. Oop. All right, we're back. We're back. We are back. I guess it would be helpful to pause that. There we go. Enjoy those chips. Enjoy those chips. You get chips at the end of ad breaks. The more chips you have, the more likely you are to win a raffle, which I will explain more as we get closer. But basically, the more you hang out and stream, the more chips you earn, and the more tickets you'll be able to buy, and the more tickets you have, the more likely you are to choose the next game I play. Basically, you get to choose. Basically, you get to control what I do for one stream. And if you win, I play the game, and just in case if you don't win, you still get your, yep. Yeah, if you don't win, you get your tickets refunded. But obviously, if you do win, then you spend those points, you spend those chips. Just trying to make it fair for everybody. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay. Grab this, then turn around. Do that. Grab the fire boot. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then next up, we do something like this. And then we go in here. Grab the flippers. Go in here. I want to save that last block. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to need it, but apparently I do. But anyway. So we don't want to blow up any of the bombs just yet. And then again, we want to save a block. And I'm not sure if I just want to leave the block there. I guess I could. But anyway. Yeah, back up here. Go in, use the top pop-up wall. There we go. And then we'll grab this. And then this block goes up here. And then, let's see. Yep. Then we just go, put this in here. You know what else I could do? I don't know if this will be a bad idea or not. But I could put that there and get it out of the way. Yeah, we'll see if that ends up being a bad life choice. But for now, let's go in here. And then we gotta do this little bit. And that opened up a path somewhere. Yes, right in here. Except I need the suction boots. Let's grab those. I'm not sure if I'll be returning here. But then again, I can also access it via the teleport. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to need this. Just put it right there for now. Or I guess we can blow it up. Either way, it's one chip less. And then this looks like to be pretty simple. Oh. Okay, it should be facing down. Yeah. Thank goodness it was not facing up. Okay. Now we have unlocked a new area. New area. Woo, new area. Okay. Well, this is forced. Okay. All right. Let's see. I do need a yellow key to be able to push that block. See, I am going to lose the boots if I do that, though. But then again, what options do I have? Okay. Well, I do see an area up there. And I don't think I need the boots for anything. So yeah, let's just go ahead and lose the boots. Oh, you know what? Maybe there's a green key under that thing. Or no, it's a yellow key. Duh. Yeah, I can do this. And then... Let's see, how would you do this in legs? I guess if you were doing it in links, you could probably put the block here and then, you know, go back up there and then try and block slide it. I don't know if you could really do that. I guess you could also come back around and, you know. But we are using MS, so. And we don't have too much time. I guess maybe there was a second bomb, which I didn't realize was there. But regardless, let's just pretend. Yep. We'll just pretend. We'll just pretend. And then, let's see. Yep, this goes right here. There isn't really anything else I can do with that block. Ooh. Okay. Well, this is the last chip. Let's go ahead and do those. The red button here connects to the block clone machine next to the teeth. Oh, snap. So the red button here connects to the block clone machine next to the teeth. I don't quite see it. Maybe, I guess I'm supposed to only press it as few times as possible. Oh. Oh, you know what? Aha. So I can just keep on doing this. I gotta hurry up because we're running out of time. We're running out of time, boys. I guess I can just stash that right there. I don't really need it for anything. What am I... Yeah, what am I even doing? I'm not thinking. Yep, I totally deserve that. Oh, man. All right, well. Now we get to do the whole level over. Aren't you happy? Okay, I kind of fucked that up because, yeah, I don't have a way to get back. Do this, and then do this. There we go. That way we can go up and blow up this fireball. Okay. There we go. And remember, we go ahead and we grab... We don't quite grab those flippers yet. First we do something like this. There we go. And then we don't want to go through there without the flippers. Oops. Chip can't swim without flippers. All right. Boom goes the fireball. Now we just put this up here. And then we can grab these. Okay. All right, so yeah, we can come back. And yeah, we don't need this anymore. Okay. So yeah, now we can go in here. Yeah, this uses spirals walls. Can you believe that? Okay. So, yep, so I want to use those 2 blocks there and there. Okay. Yeah, there are 2 bombs. Okay. So yeah, I can just press this and then grab the key. And then I can do this. Press it again. Unlock the door like that. And then I can do this like that. There we go. And then I presume I'm going to need that final block for the end. And then we grab this last chip. And we know which one it's connected to. Yeah, that's it. You just got to push the block up. Or yeah, push it down so it goes on the slide, and then, you know, use this to... Never mind the echoing Discord noises you might hear. I know for some people it might drive them bonkers, but... Okay. Okay, what do we have? I don't know if there's anything under that. Looks like this is just pretty simple. I just grab this, and then I can walk out. And then I can grab these ice skates, which I can now use to grab the green key. And then here's a shortcut, except we're... Oh boy, this... I don't know if this is any good. Because, yeah, we can't go back. We can't really take any blocks with us. So I think the only way to go back is to go through that thief. Yeah, I don't see any other way. So let's do that. And then let's be sure that this thing is open. Which I believe we might have just done it. I do like the theme of this level. Like, you know, I see random pink balls and blocks and fire, you know, where the level is, where, you know, parts of the level are not used. So, yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Good level, Josh. Good level. All right. Moving on. Now entering World 14. Puzzle Precipice. Precipice. I'm probably butchering that, but you break it, you buy it. And this one I have played before in Walls of CCLP1. And what you got to do here is you just got to be careful not to trigger the pink ball to be released. And there are a number of chips to collect. So let's see. I could start off by doing something like that. And then maybe do something like this. Yeah, it's 8 spaces, so yeah, this is fine. And then I'm just gonna need something to... Ooh. Okay, I do have room underneath. I do have room underneath. Yeah, I don't quite remember exactly how to do this level. Okay, there is something over there. Yeah, I might be cooked here. I don't know, we'll see. Hey! Nope. That didn't work. Alright, let's do the right side first. I guess I could do something like this. There we go. And then I'm gonna need something over there. I wonder, can I actually grab that chip and... Let's see. Oh, wrong parody. Nope. That's not gonna work. Oh man, this is gonna be tricky. Okay, I got an idea though. I got an idea. Let me try doing the bottom one first. Let's try the bottom one. So let's see, what are we looking at here? Well, you know, I could do something like this. Oh. I hope that didn't fuck it up. Let's just do what we had before. Nope, grab this chip first. There we go. Perfect. Now what I can do is I can grab this and do it like that. And then that means that I can do something like this. There we go. And that's the whole right side. All right, now onto the left side. Onto the left side. Let's see if we can get a closer look at this. I wonder... Okay. All right, I see what I can do. I see what I could do. Not that. All right, we're doing the left side. Is that even possible? Might not be possible. Nope. Yeah, no, I don't think that's possible. So that's unfortunately not how we do that. And even then, if I was going to do that, I would need a block down in here. Yep, that works. And then I can do something, not that. Okay. Play the game, Tom. Play the game. Hi, Andrew. Welcome on in. How are you doing? And Happy New Year to you too. What? Then we can do this. There we go. Oh, wait, I think that, doing pretty well. And my parents, for the holidays, spent New Year's Eve finishing Stranger Things. Stranger Things. Things strangers would do. Okay. All right. It's a horror show on Netflix. Yeah, I don't watch. Yeah, okay. Okay, there's a problem here. There's a problem. In order for this to work, I have the right idea, but the timing, though, is what gets it. So maybe I could, have like a block here. Yeah, that could work. Let's try that. Then the question is, how would we do it, though? Okay. Like that. There we go. And then let's see. Could I do anything with the top one? I feel like I could. Yeah, no, I would just need to. Let's see, how would I do this? I don't think I can. I don't think I can squeeze right in there. Yeah, I can't really do that, so that doesn't work. What about... What about... Let's see. Oh, you know what? I got a brilliant idea. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but... Okay. Luckily, though, I didn't fall for the skip level prompt. Okay. Oh. Okay, I got an idea. And that is do something like this. Okay, it works. But then the hard part is how am I gonna deal with the other guy? Because I can't really move. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's that effective using 2 blocks. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I do have another idea. Not that. All right, so we do this. And then... Perfect. So we got both those chips there. And now the only problem now... Let's see. Okay, I can bring this up. And then I can do something like this. There we go. Now we have that guy out of the way. Except, was it a good life choice? I can move that one out of the way. Let's see. Aha. And then I can do this. There we go. We're cooking. We're cooking. And that's all I need to do, really, over there. So now I just got to do this right side without messing this up. Okay, how did I do this before? I think I started on the bottom, if I'm not mistaken. And then I did something like that. There we go. That gets this out of the way. And then we can do something like that. Okay. All right, awesome. We did it. We did it. And I kind of wanted to read what the hint said. Oh well, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I guess we'll find out right here. Figured that one out fast. Yep. Yeah, the hint said the ball is sitting on a trap button that must be held down if you want to exit. Collisions are not necessary. So yeah, that's what you had to do. You had to keep the monsters hitting the buttons at the same time. Oh, and we got Prism Concerto coming up. And you know what that means? That means we're gonna take a break because I played this level in voting and it was quite the level. But we're gonna give it a shot, see how far we can get. So go ahead. Yeah, we are gonna take a break right here. So go ahead, get up, stretch, go get yourself something to eat or drink. I'll be back with you guys in just a few minutes. So please stay tuned, and I will see you on the flip side. Don't go anywhere. Ads starting now. All right, guys, we are back. So, how's it going? That's right. We're about to take on what could be our most feared challenge yet. And that's right. That's right. It's Prism Concerto. Or, if you like to pronounce it this way, Prism Concerto. So, this level we played in voting, and this is also the level where we spent over an hour on it trying to figure it out, and eventually had to throw in the towel. But now we're actually doing it, and I voted it pretty high, so here we are. Yeah, I did enjoy this one, so, or at least from what I can remember, so. Let's go ahead, let's kick things off, shall we? I just pulled up Stream and I got a gifted sub right away. Anyway, let's get going. So there's a lot of paths that you can take, and a lot of keys you can open. A lot of locks you can open. But some of them require you to use up your key. So let's see, where are we going with this? So I'm forced to pick up this. I can't go that way. I can't go that way. So I have to go this way. I could go and open this, but there's a chip, so that's not an option. So I have to go this way. And then I have to go in here. I can grab these. I will need a blue to get out, but I am not sure if I want to take that red with me as well. I could if I want to, but I'm not going to. So let's do this. And then let's see, where are we going? Looks like I'm going to need another blue. But we also have a red. So let's go ahead. Yep, so we got to use a red somewhere. Let's use it right in here. Wonder if this uses a wall pattern. Probably does, because there's a lot of levels like these. Okay. Let's go this way. All right, so there's a number of paths I can take. There's a number of paths I can take. If I go in here, let's see, now I need to use a red before I can go in there. I can use a blue. Yeah, use a red for a blue. And then I can go in here. Okay, so now we have those. All right. And let's see. I'm not sure why I would grab that red key. But yeah, we do need a red to get out. Let's grab that. So we're probably gonna end up bringing a block all the way up through here. Let's see, I can grab this. Let's see, what else can I do? Well, there's probably another blue that I can grab. I could also grab 2 blues. And try and attack that area. But then again, I also have a blue in here, so... Ooh. I see what I could do. I see what I could do. I can do something like that. Okay, there's a lot of these green keys here, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to end up blowing up, but... Let's see here. So that does nothing. So now the question is, do I want to take those keys with me? Let's see, I could use a blue there and then a blue there. Let's see. Yeah, I've already gotten... Or no, I haven't. I haven't gotten this one right back there. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's use those 2 blues right in there. So it would be these. I feel like I should unlock that one first. Okay, let's go up here. Or should I go up there? Let's see. Two red keys and we can go down there. And then we'd end up picking up some yellow keys. I think we gotta go. I think we gotta go right in here. We pick up a blue. Let's see. Okay, that's a one-way ticket. And that's also a trap. Good thing I didn't go in there. So I can use this. Then come back around. Aha! New area unlocked. Nope, don't want to go up there. Alright, what's in here? There's a yellow, which I'm not sure if I want to pick up. There is that block there. There is a one-way ticket in here. Okay. So we can like fill in some of the cracks and holes. Let's see. Looks like I can do something like this. Okay. There's a bomb that needs to be blown up. But I imagine that's a cloner. Let's see. I'd pick up a blue. So what could I do with the blue? Oh, that allows me to bypass this yellow lock thing. Okay. So now we can get the yellow. And then we're going to take this. And then we pick up another yellow, but now we're able to go in here. Let's see, so now what do we use the yellow for? Let's see, I can pick up a red and then use it there and then see where else I could. Let's see, let's go this way, see if there's anything. Well, I can go in there if I want to. And then there's that block, which I don't know if I want to push that just yet. And then there's a blue, which I can only take. Yeah, that's only a one way. But I do see where I could use a blue. And then, yeah, that's just a chip and a blue key. Let's see, where else could that be? Ooh. I wonder if that was a bad idea. Okay, I still have a red. So I could use a red. I could use a red. But then I'm all out of reds that I can use. Let's see here. So yeah, I'd end up using a red right there. Which doesn't really matter because I can still bypass this if I want to. All right, we're cooking. So go in here. Okay, we need a red to get out. So that may have actually been a bad life choice. We need a red to get out. And we just used our red. So... let's see. Let's see, there's a blue there. And then is there another blue? Yep. So I guess I could have grabbed that extra blue back there. And then did something like this. And that way, I can grab this. And then if I was doing this correctly, I would have the red key I need to get out. But we gotta restart. Yeah, this is not as easy as it looks. Not as easy as it looks. Okay. Well, you know the drill. You go up here. And then we need a blue key to get out. So that would be this guy. Do that. And then we need another blue. So we grab these. We use a red right here. I guess I could also go down in here into that area. Let's try doing that. All right, so we do this. I'm probably missing this somewhere. Okay, and then we can't go to the right, so we have to go down. And we have to go down. I can use a red if I want to, but I'm not going to. There's a whole bunch of different... that's only a one-way ticket. That's only a one-way ticket. And I can't have a yellow, I think. But I could use a yellow right there if I wanted to, just for the fuck of it. Except... Yeah, let's just see what's in here. It was just a single key, I think. And yeah, I can't really do anything there. Can't really do anything there. Can't really do... Oh, there is a secret pathway in here. Here's a tip. Figure out how you'll need to navigate the level after getting the green key before getting it. Okay. Hmm. All right. Well, we're going back up here. And then I guess I could go up there if I want to. I don't know if that's... Oh, but I can't... I get stuck, don't I? I get stuck because I don't have a way out. So it appears as though this area comes last. So yeah, what I was doing before seems to be correct. All right. And then we can go right in here. Pick up a red. And then we can go up here. I don't want to pick that one up yet. And then this, so we can... So we can get out. There we go. And then we use these two locks like this. I guess you could grab that if you want to. And then the green key is to exit. Okay. And gotta remember to... Yep, that's a trap, so don't go in there. Okay. Now, we do this. Grab the blue key, open this up so we can bypass the yellow lock. Then we grab this guy. And then, yep, we're ready to blow this up. And then we're gonna need to go in here. Oh, yeah, that's right. I probably messed that up, so let's try again. All right, so we know we can't go in there because there's no way out. But I can go this way. I can go this way. Let's see how to get that red key. Is there any place I can use a red lock? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll probably be coming back for that, is my guess. Let's see, we don't need anything there. No, I kind of messed that up. Because I needed a blue lock. For right in here. And then remember we go up. There we go. And grab this guy. And grab this guy. Let's see, that's red. That's also red. Yeah, I wonder where else I could use a red. Not necessarily right there. Oh, well. Let's just grab these guys. And then we're going to have to go this way. All right. And don't go in there, that's a trap. We know that. You can also go up here, go back down. Okay. All right. Yeah, there is a red key there, but the only way to get in is yeah, the only way I can get in is if I go up there. So anyway, I wasn't cooked. And then we can grab this. I don't want to move that block just yet. Let's see. Oh, I actually can't use that blue key. Oh well. Alright, so we can't use this red lock. That would be breaking the rules. We can't do that. But what we can do is we can grab this, and then we can grab this. And then exit this way. And then use the red lock to get out. All right, now about the rest. Let's see, so how many blue keys do I have? Oh, you know what? I might be able to, yeah, I might be able to do something like this. There we go. And then once I've gotten all the chips in here, let's see. Got everything? Think so? All right. Okay. Time to start doing this. And then again, I wouldn't have any other access in here. Except there is a socket in there, so maybe it's not all that bad. All right. Down to 5 chips. So yeah, just checking to make sure we got everything. I think we do. Yeah, we got everything up there. Okay. Now, what to do with this next part? Well, I think I'm going to need one of those red keys down there, except... Yeah, I love how there's a red and a blue up there just to make you think it's a scam. Is there another red key elsewhere that I can use? No, we need a yellow. I think this is probably the part where I got stumped on. There's a red I can use down there. But then the question, though, is can I actually get to it? I don't know. Let's see, if I was... Yeah, and I can't go up there without a yellow. So... Yeah, this is locked up here. And then again, I need 2 reds to get down there. But I think what I could do, I think I see how that could be done, is I get the 2 reds after. But then where else do I use a red? Let's see, I can't push the block up there. I don't think there's any place else I could use a red. Yeah, no, and there's no magical suction boots here. I see where this block can be used. Once I have all the chips. Yeah, I think that's a cook. So yeah, what happens if I were to go down in here? Let's see. I would be forced to go this way. I would have to go this way. But then again, I can't get out. Unless if I'm missing something back there. No, that's just a green key. And I'm pretty sure there are chips back here. Yeah. Yeah, there's some chips back in here. So now we gotta figure out how do we get back? First and foremost, how do we get back? Because, yeah, there's no other way. Yeah, I would need the green key. See, is there any other way inside? I could see coming here after I get all the chips, but the question though is how many chips are there? Alright, so those two don't count. That one doesn't count. So pay attention, 26. Alright, so there's two there. There's one there. And then is there one? Let's see. So remember, we came in here with 26. I think. Wait, is that correct? Is 4 chips correct? I don't want to pick up any. I just want to see how many there are down there. So it looks like I'm going to end up needing an extra blue, which means there's probably a blue I wasted. Yeah, 4 chips sounds right. So when we have 4 chips left, that's when we go... Yeah, and then we got to make sure we have the green key at that point. Because, yeah, I don't see any other way in here without a green key or getting all the chips. And anyway, to get the green key, you need to get all the chips, so... Let's see, how would we get out? How would we get out? Yeah, that was me. Just looking around to see if there's any other way I could get out. Ah, yeah, right here. Right there. All right. Well, I do have less than 10 minutes left on the ad clock, so we're going to take a short break here. I guess we'll take a social media pit stop. But yeah, short break / quick social media pit stop, whichever one you want to call it. So yeah, go ahead, get up, stretch. I'll be back with you guys in just a few minutes. So please stay tuned, and I will see you on the other side. Don't go anywhere. I also realized I had my VTuber off the whole time. Yay, I'm a professional streamer. You got that right. BRB. All right, guys, we are back. Scatter! Scatter, the streamer's back. Anyways, so... So yeah, it is 2026. It is the first stream of 2026, and it is the first day of 2026. Okay. Alright, who's ready to continue? This will be the last level we do tonight. I can assure you. So we know we can head down there once we have 4 chips remaining. We know we can go down there once we have 4 chips remaining. So what we can do, we can go up here. Yeah, it does look like I have to sacrifice a red key, though. Although that's not gonna cut it. Because, yeah, I need a blue to get past. You don't necessarily need a red to... Okay. But... Yeah, we can't carry a red. So unfortunately, we have to use one right there. That's just the nature of things. So, yeah, I gotta figure out where I am using up a red key. Let's see. Yep, so unfortunately I have to go this way. There's no way around it. And then I think I'd rather go... Let's see. There's a red. There's also a red. So I can do this. And then I pick up that. Okay. And then we need a red to get out, but we have it right there. Right in front of me. And then we use the blue right there. So yeah, we got everything up here. And then as far as going down, make sure we get that. Yeah, I think I wasted a blue key back here. I think I wasted a blue key. But we'll have to wait and see. Okay. Time to go in here. And it probably would have helped if I didn't take all those blue keys, but that's all right. We can go back the way we came from. Can use a blue key up there. Let's see. Yep, have to go this way. And then, unfortunately, it looks like I have to use a blue key somewhere else. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way around that. That was a fail. Was trying to... Okay. So we know we do this. We know to do something like that. Grab this. Go up here. We don't pick that up. Grab this so we can get out. And grab this. Oops. It would help if I can, you know, just grab all the chips in there, but... Yeah, when in doubt, just grab the chip. Yeah, when in doubt, just grab the chip. Okay. Let's go up. Let's go this way. Go in here. And then we go in here. And then we can head on back. Use a blue key over there. Yeah, I wonder if that extra... Yeah, I wonder if that's actually a scam over there. Okay. Well, we can go in here. We can go in there. And we need a blue, but we can't have a red. Oh, come on. Yeah, and then we can't go through. We have to use another blue right back here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what I've done so far is correct. So I see 2 reds back there. I do see 2 reds. So that makes me wonder if I really should have a yellow key getting out. And I could... Yeah, I could do that, but then again, I am going to come back here. Because there's still more chips that need to be collected, and there's no other way in there. Alright. We're going down in here. Go this way. Grab the yellow key. Then go in here. And let's see, is that... Yeah. And then, yeah, the only way to go up is this way. But then again... Oh. I could actually not take that yellow key. And then I would need a red to get out. Yeah, I think I can actually do that. I think I can actually bypass that yellow lock. So maybe that's what I'm missing. We do need 2 blue keys though, so let's grab these. And yes, we do need a red to get out. And now we can go up this way. And then use the yellow right in here. So now we have access to those 2 reds. And yeah. And that does mean we're going to have to go back that way. So then the other question is, where do I use a red? Where do I use a red? See, can't use one in there. Yeah, I'm trying to map this out. Let's see. Oh, well, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. I'm sure it'll click. Okay. So back in here, I can grab this chip. I don't want to move that just yet, because I know I'm going to be coming back. I know I can grab this and use it right in here. And then I know I can grab this and use it right in here. Alright, so we got 6 chips left. And then we know we can do something like this. And that means I gotta go all the way around. A little bit longer taking that, but that's fine. Alright, we're down to the final 5 chips, and we know where the last 4 are. Okay. So, we need So the thing is here is I could use a red right here. I could use a red right there. But then again, oh, you know what? Let's see. I think I'm out of blues. Because, yeah, I'm going to need... I'm going to need this blue to be open. I do see how 2 reds and the 1 blue could be used up there. So I don't think we're missing anything. It's just that... So yeah, 1 red, 1 blue. So imagine this. You'd use up a red, but then you'd have a blue, right? But the problem, though, is this extra red that's right in here. Problem here is this extra red. Yeah, that's the problem, is this extra red. Yeah, so 2 red keys. Then you go down in here. Yeah, I need this blue to be open. I need that blue to be open. And I could just go in there. Let's see. Yeah, we all know it's a one-way ticket. I mean, I could show you, but it's a one-way ticket. I might not be screwed just yet. I might be overthinking this. Yeah, no, there's no way out. So somewhere I am using an extra red. And don't know where. Oh, and I guess I went up there. So it doesn't matter. So I have to go this way. Yeah, I've got most of the level figured out except for that one bit. Let's see. Wait, let's retry. So yeah, I have to go up here. I have to use a blue. So yeah, I need to use a blue right there. And then a blue right in there. And then I gotta get past the yellow lock somehow. So maybe I just... Except I'm gonna pick up a... I'm gonna pick up... Or no, effectively I just pick up a blue doing that. Effectively I just pick up a blue and I can use it right there. But... yeah, I think we do go this way. And use the red for last over there. I think that makes sense. All right, let's try this. So go in here, go this way, grab these. Okay, like that. And then remember that's gonna be used for later. Except, is that really what I want to do? I know I'm restarting, but yeah. It's like, let's get a good TWS solution, so... Okay. So go in here, do this. I'll grab an extra blue, because we're gonna need it. Then we go down... yeah, we use this one. Let me grab this. Go up here. Grab these. Make sure you grab this red key. Do this. There we go. Okay. And then we grab these. We don't pick up. Well, I guess we gotta go this way. I sort of furred that up there, but... But yeah, I can do this. And then now I can grab that chip. But then the only problem here is getting the red and the blue. I'd have a red first. So I'd have to pick up the red, which I can't really do. I didn't necessarily think this through, did I? Oh. Okay. We're gaming. We're gaming. Yeah, have to go this way. And then gotta go this way. And then have to go this way. There we go. And then we get 2 blues. Which I can use right here. Oh yeah, I can use that red over there. Derp. Alright. So I can do this. And then we'll purposefully leave the blue, red, and the chip there. And then we're gonna want to come back around, so we're gonna want to leave that there. There we go. Yeah, we're gaming. We're gaming. And then remember... Oh. Did I use the wrong one? I think I used the wrong one. Or wait, no. I go this way. Do this. Grab this key. Then we go in here. And then, yep, time to blow up blow up this bad boy. And we go in here. Go in there. We don't take that yellow key over there. But where we want to use it, we don't want to use it there. We want to grab these two keys. Go down here. That way we can go ahead and do this. And then now we have a way out after getting those two red keys. And I gotta go back this way. This can be used over there. Oh. I can grab this. I can grab this. All right. Yeah, we're gaming. We're gaming. We're gaming, chat. All right. Okay. Now we can grab this chip. And then we know where we can grab the other chip. Because I left it back intentionally. It's right in here. And then we can use this red key right in here. Use that blue key right in there. Now we can go ahead and grab these two red keys. And we go down in here, where the last 4 chips remain. We do pick up a blue and a red. And we don't want to go through just yet. Instead, let's see, we don't want to go in there just yet. Yeah, we want to use a yellow, because that way we can grab this. Okay. And then this is basically a one-way. Yeah, I don't see any other way I could do this, so I've got to use it there. All right. Now we can start opening up all the sockets. And as the hint says, figure out how you'll need to navigate the level after getting the green key before getting it. So yeah, we're not done yet. We are definitely not done yet. Let's see here. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doo. Well, the only place I could see I could go back is this way. Oh, wait. Did I? Okay, maybe I'm not screwed yet. I can still come back down there, right? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Alright, so I get the green key. And then... So let's see, where would I go from here? We need a yellow. But that's what that thing is for. And there's still a whole nother area down in here. I'm pretty sure I can still go back. There wasn't like a pop-up wall or anything, right? Yeah, okay. Good. So, yeah, we gotta figure this out. Wonder if it would help to move that block out of the way. I don't know if it would. Let's see, we can't really go through there. Alright, so let's just imagine right here. We can also blow up this bomb. Yeah, we can blow this up. And let's imagine we take the green key right now. So let's imagine we have the green key. So let's see here. So yeah, imagine we have the green key. Can go through there, can go through there. Can go through there. There are certain places where we can't go through. So let's see. Nope, none in there. I think we gotta head down. I think we gotta head down in here. And then we'll end up in there, okay. And then which one? So obviously we can't go in there, but we're just trying to map this out here. So yeah, we go right in there. And then we'll end up in a room. Let's see. Looks like we got to go through that pop-up wall. Or do I? Maybe it's a choice. Maybe it's a choice. So the question here is, do you want the red or do you want the blue? I think I want the red. Because, yeah, then I can go up in there. And then I'd end up... I'd end up somewhere... somewhere in there. Except now the problem here is I have some yellows. Let's see, how many do I pick up and how many do I use? I think I use 2. Or I pick up 3 and I use 1 right there. Let's see, so let's imagine we use 1 there. So now we have 1. And then we would have to use that one there. But then again, I'm all the way back here, so that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Yeah, it's gonna be one of these, isn't it? Alright, so let's start over. So imagine we get the green key. We're not gonna pick it up. But let's imagine we get it. So, see, we go through here, through here, through there. Can't go through there. Can't really use it. Can't really do anything in there. So we gotta go down in here. And then, oh, can't go there. So we gotta go down in here. Yep, it's right in there. Right in that spot. Where you either take a blue or a red. So you go with the red. Oh, you know what? You know what? maybe it involves moving one of those blocks out of the way. Yeah, we'd end up back there. Or would we? Let's see, so grab the key. So yeah, grab the key. And then we come down. We come down right in here. Go through in there. We take the red. And we be sure we take the red. Because it's a choice. And then we go up in there. We effectively get 2 yellow keys. So we'd end up back through there. Go back in here. Yeah, I think what you could do is you could move this out of the way. But I don't want to move it yet. I don't want to move it yet, so we'll just pretend it's moved and it's out of the way. I think that might be the game. And then we'll obviously use a yellow key right here. And then we'll come back up in there. Use another one right in there, and that takes us right up in here. And then from there we can exit. Okay. Let's try this. Fingers crossed that this works. Fingers crossed that it works. So I'm taking the key. I'm going down. I could open up all the excess green locks if I wanted to, but... And then we take the red. And then we go this way. Then we pick up 1, 2, 3 yellow. And then we obviously can't do anything there. I guess I could just open up greens just for fun. Like there's one right in there. Yeah, we move this block out of the way. Then we go up here. And we're forced to use a yellow key in here, but that's okay because we have an extra. And then we use our second yellow key right in here. And now we are through. That was quite a level. Oh man, that was quite a level. But a good level, a great level. I actually enjoyed that one. Well done. All right. And next up is Emblazoned Altar. And that is going to do it for tonight. So level 133, so we're getting down to the end. And like I said, we're going to do one CCLP5 stream a week. And that should hopefully work out with the timing of wanting to finish this at around the 2-year anniversary of CCLP5. So yeah, let's I'm just gonna go ahead and run a 2-minute ad, and then we'll raid on out. And also, as a bonus for sticking around during the ad breaks, you get extra chips. So you want me to play Walls of CC1? Well, the more chips you have, the more tickets you'll be able to buy when we do our raffle, and the more likely you are to basically choose what I stream for a day. So yeah, let me do this. Also, if you have not checked out Serene, yeah, let me just do SO clip Serene. We're not gonna raid her. But I do want to raid Hotspot Stella, who's in a level 12 hype train. Let's see. Is there anybody else? Oh. Okay, I thought it was her stream playing, but no. It was the clip.
Wait, that's crazy. I'm like immediately just started crying. What the hell? What the hell? That's so crazy. Oh my god. Wait. Wait, did I cut myself off on this? Hold up, look. It's us.
Also, there's still a free wheel spin up for grabs. If anybody wants it. There's still a free wheel spin if anybody wants it. You just got to redeem Fire Rat. But yeah. Yeah, level 13 hype train. We're rating Stella. We're rating Stella. If we can. So, let's see. Can we do it? Hot spot. Oh. Dang it! No! No! Raid. Nova. Or C. I thought it had to do something with... Okay, we can raid Nova. we're raiding Nova. Let me shout out Sareem. So go check out Sareem, but yeah, we're raiding Nova. So that's going to do it for tonight, folks. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch if you haven't done so already, so you don't miss a stream. Check out my socials. There's my YouTube. There's my Instagram. There's my Blue Sky. Catch up on all the latest VODs on YouTube. Follow me on Blue Sky if you want to know when I'm going live. And of course, if you want to know what I'm up to in real life, there's my Instagram. Here's a raid message. Grab the bottom raid message if you are a sub. Otherwise, grab the top message. We'll send this bad boy on over. And until then, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, time zone, wherever the world you are watching from. Take it easy. We'll see you next time. And Happy New Year! Bye-bye, everyone.